guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be giving you guys my 30-week pregnancy update. It feels so weird saying that I am officially 30 weeks pregnant. It doesn't even seem real, to be honest. Like, I feel like I was literally just sitting in this room filming my my first pregnancy update of when I found out I was pregnant and all of my symptoms. But here I am, 30 weeks pregnant, and I am towards the end of my pregnancy. Like, I'm literally in the home stretch right now. It's so bittersweet because it's coming to an end, and I know that a lot of people don't like being pregnant, and there is a lot of things that come with being pregnant that are just not very exciting. There's a lot of bad things, I guess, that come with pregnancy, like your body hurts, you notice things that are very weird, you're sick, like just things that aren't very flattering. And you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, I've been through the sickness, I've been through all of the unbeautiful things of pregnancy, but yet I'm still so thankful and just love being pregnant. I can't explain it to you guys any more than just I love being pregnant, and I feel so blessed. I can't even believe that it's almost over. I'm going to miss it so much. I just love feeling my daughter move in my belly. Her hiccups are just so cute. I love waking up every morning and feeling her, and I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I cry every time I talk about her and being pregnant. But anyways, enough of this sappy stuff. I don't want to cry in this video. I want to be happy and excited and tell you about all the good things that have been happening. Basically, long story short is I'm blessed, I'm happy, and it's kind of bittersweet that it's coming to an end just because I've enjoyed being pregnant with her. And I don't know if we'll ever have another baby, so I guess it's all in God's plan. But anyways, let's get into what I have been feeling up until right now. So something that's happened in the weeks leading up to 30 weeks, I think it was almost 29 weeks, like the transition from 28 to 29, I was cooking dinner and I was making something with eggs. I think I was making spaghetti pie, and I was cracking an egg, and all of a sudden I just felt like a gush of water down there. So I went to the bathroom, and there was probably about this much mucus in my panties. Not to be TMI, but there was about this much, and it was just clear mucus, almost like the cervical mucus you get when you're ovulating during the TTC, but it was much more than that. And it was kind of oh, that is something I haven't seen before. And I'll get the normal discharge, but I've never gotten that before. So that was super weird to me. I just cleaned it up and went on my way, and then I started thinking I think that might be my mucus plug. And the more I looked up online, it was definitely my mucus plug. I lost some of my mucus plug. I didn't call the doctor because I didn't feel any contractions with it or any pain or anything, and it didn't keep happening. There was no blood, so I wasn't worried. But I saw my doctor the next day, and I had told them about the whole mucus thing, and they said that usually with your second baby or your second pregnancy or whatever, you noticed more mucus discharge, more in your undies, if that makes any sense. So it was totally normal. She said that it'll probably grow back, having sex or whatever can cause some of it to come out, but usually it's nothing to worry about as long as there's no contractions. So that was good. I didn't get checked. She didn't check to see if I was dilated or anything, which I'm glad, because it's not very comfortable to get checked to see if you're dilating. So that was kind of a little scare. I thought for a moment, maybe she was coming early. I don't know, but turns out everything is okay, and we are still in my belly, and there's no sign of labor yet. With my belly being so much bigger now, I feel all of my clothes are super uncomfortable. My jeans, my leggings even, are just getting I just don't even want to wear them. And my shirts, like even my maternity shirts, are just tight and like itchy. Everything is just itchy and uncomfortable. And I feel like the only thing that I'm like comfortable in is like just being naked or like in some granny panties on the couch sprawled out. Like that is the perfect outfit, perfect layout for me at this point in this pregnancy. But I will say that I have started the waddle, that pregnancy waddle, where you just kind of walk like a duck, and I guess it's because baby's head is pushing on your pelvis, making your balance and your walking all off. So it's okay, I'm dealing with it. I don't mind waddling. My husband thinks it's hilarious, but it's just, I like honestly don't even notice I'm doing it until like I think about like how am I walking and oh, like I'm waddling. I'm still experiencing really bad back pain. It's not really like bad during the day. I feel like it's just worse at night. Like when the day is over, I'm done working, like supper's cooked, I've showered, and as soon as I get into bed, that is when all of my aches and pains start. I can literally not even get out of bed on my own once I get into bed for the night. Tyler's been dragging me from like my toes down to the bottom of the bed and then pulling me up with my arms. That seems to be working, but literally when I get up, I have to like hold my back and like walk like a little old lady to the bathroom. It's hilarious to Tyler, but to me it's like, just shut up. I don't remember being this uncomfortable in the evening with Brielle, but I mean that was like 5 years ago, so who knows. But I know that with like your second, things are just, your body's had more wear and tear on it. Brixlee's been moving so much. I feel her movements so strong now. They're not even just like little kicks, they're like ouch, like that hurt, that was in my rib. And I will feel like movement over here, and then I will feel it over here at the same time, and then I'll feel it down on my bladder. Like she is just so big. I'm thinking that she's almost about 4 pounds. That's what they kind of project for a 30-week gestation baby, usually around 3.5 4 pounds. So I've got 3 or 4 pounds of baby in my belly, so she's not very little anymore. She's getting bigger, and it's just so exciting. Like I told Brielle, like, try to picture my whole belly. Like this is all Brixlee. She's not this little anymore. She's huge. So usually like on the apps, like on our pregnancy app, you can see like what size baby is or like compared to, and it was a box of chocolates this week. So I took our Valentine's Day chocolates and I put it to my belly, and I was like, look, this is how big Sissy is. And she was just kind of like, oh my god, like she's so big. And it's just crazy because some women in my pregnancy group that I'm in for the month of May have already had their babies very early, and it's something I definitely don't want to go through, but it's so surreal and so crazy to see their babies the same gestation as mine, and they're like a full baby. Like it's crazy to think that Brixlee, if she was born soon, she would just be like a regular baby, just tiny. Along with like the pregnancy coming to an end, I've definitely been nesting. I don't know if like this just started. I feel like I've been nesting since I found out I was pregnant, but it's becoming really real. Like I'm cleaning things that I usually wouldn't. And I've just been throwing things away, going through things, organizing. It's just been kind of like my life lately. And since I'm coming to the end, I'm getting like my hospital bag ready. I'm just picking things up at the store as I see them. You know, it's just crazy to think that soon, in 10 weeks or less, I will be heading to the hospital to have her. So I've just been picking little things up here and there, but I probably won't have it fully packed until 35 weeks. So give me like another, maybe the end of March, I will have my hospital bag video up, so be looking for that. You know, with the pregnancy coming to an end as well, I've been getting more anxious and more emotional. I noticed the other night, we were just, me and Tyler were laying out in the living room, and I have been laying on the couch, and I was looking up at the girls' school pictures on the wall, and I just started bawling. Like he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I don't know. Like I'm not sad. I just guess I'm like emotional. I am so happy. I just cannot wait to see my firstborn Brielle be a big sister. I can't wait to see Brooklyn come home and just have all of my girls together. Like, I'm so thankful and so blessed, and I'm so excited. You guys know, if you've followed my journey for a while, we've wanted another baby for so long, and we've tried for so long, and I just feel like Brixlee is like the missing puzzle piece to our family, and I feel like she really is gonna just complete us. And I'm just so excited to have that puzzle piece in our puzzle, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so bittersweet, and it hasn't really hit me like it has, I feel like, to some of my friends that have had babies, like with their child at home, you know, transitioning to a new baby. It hasn't really hit me like that because Brielle is older. She is going to be almost 5 years older than Brixlee, so she's more helpful, and she's not so little where she doesn't understand what's going on. She does know mom's gonna have a baby, and she does know that I'm gonna need help and I'm gonna be tired and she's gonna have to share mom. So it's nice that she knows. So it hasn't really hit me like too bad, like I'm sad for Brielle. It's more like I'm just so excited to see her grow as a big sister, more as being nervous of how she's going to react, if you understand what I mean. I actually read an article the other day about how to make it easier, or the transition easier, for your child you have now when the new baby comes, and one of the things said it starts right at the hospital. And it was a really good tip that I read because I'm going to apply it when it happens to us. But basically, when Brielle comes to see us at the hospital after Brixlee's born, they say that mom should have the baby either put in the bassinet or with dad, because the older child's coming in and excited and wants to see mom, really. I mean, initially, she's gonna be without me for 2 days, and I'm sure she's gonna want to come right to me and give me a hug, and of course I'm gonna miss her and want to hug her. So that is our plan, is when Brielle does come to the hospital to meet Brixlee and see us, Brixlee will be with Tyler and Brielle can come right to me and know that I've missed her. And it's not all just about the new baby, it's about her too, and her emotions matter too. And I just know that she's gonna miss me so much. We talk about it every day because I just want her prepared that mom's not gonna be home for probably 2 days. The last thing I've really been noticing where this is coming to an end is I'm out of breath a lot lately, like not just talking, but like just walking to the kitchen or even just getting up and down. I'm breathing heavier. Like I've noticed I'm like, and Tyler always will like mimic me and like pretend like he cannot breathe either, and he's just a pain in the ass, but I'm glad he gets a kick out of it because I don't think it's funny. But I'm definitely out of breath, and I've had acid reflux super bad. Like I think I've mentioned it before in my other videos, but the acid reflux is so bad now that I'm actually taking Tums. My mom gave me some of her leftover Tums that she had because I just felt like a fire breathing dragon the other night. I was just coughing up a lung. I just felt like if I wanted to, I could just blow fire out of my throat. Like that's how I'm feeling. It's not during the day, it's at night for sure. Like when I lay down in bed and we're watching TV, I'm just like dying because my throat is just on fire. I don't want to make this video too much longer, but I did ask you guys on Instagram if you had any questions for me through this pregnancy so far. I would just answer them in the video real quick. I did get a lot of repeat questions. I think I've answered a couple in this video already. I was asked when my hospital bag video will be up, which I said it would probably be up end of March when I'm around 35 weeks. I want to get that done then. A couple people had asked me about Braxton Hicks, and yes, I actually have felt some real Braxton Hicks. The other night I thought, well actually Tyler thought that I was gonna have to go to the hospital, but I stuck it out and I was fine. I've never really experienced Braxton Hicks with Brielle, so this is kind of all new to me, but I was laying on the couch and I was having some pretty severe contractions, but they were every 10 minutes and I only had 3 of them, and I know like that's obviously not true labor because contractions are much more closer and much more painful, but I got a little tiny taste of what contractions feel like again. All right, so let's get into the questions that I didn't get asked a lot. I'm only gonna answer just a few because my camera light just came on, so it's gonna die. But the first one is, will I be filming the birth? I probably will be filming the birth. Like, I definitely want to, you know, document this birth for sure, but no promises. I know how labor can come fast and hard, and I don't really know like if I'm gonna even remember my camera or even just want it near me. Do you feel more prepared than when you had your first daughter, or less prepared, or the same? I definitely feel more prepared this time because I know what to expect. The first time with my daughter, obviously I didn't know what to expect. And also I just think like being a mom of 2 girls already, I know what to expect from newborns. I take care of kids daily, so I definitely know how to care for children. I'm not as nervous as I was the first time. And I know that I also have my mother right next door, so if I need help with either the baby or Brielle or Brooklyn, or if I just need the girls to get out of the house, they can go up and see Mimi and I can have some time with the baby. But I am actually very nervous about breastfeeding. I'm excited, but I am nervous. I've never breastfed before. I didn't breastfeed Brielle. You guys should know that if you had followed my journey for a while, but I didn't breastfeed Brielle, and I'm really excited for this new journey, and I cannot wait to be breastfeeding her, and I really want to be successful. And I think that's where my like anxiety comes in, is that I want to do good, and I just feel like there's so much negativity around breastfeeding and people giving up, and I don't want to give up. I just want to have good milk supply and be able to supply my baby's food. What are your registry must-haves and what did you register for? I registered on Amazon. I will leave the link down below if you guys want to just go check it out and see like what's on my registry, things that I want. My must-have baby item, I really don't have. Actually, I did. I have it now, but I really wanted a DockATot because I do want to have the DockATot in our camper with us because there really is no other spot for her to sleep this summer. So she is going to sleep in the DockATot in bed with me in our camper, and Tyler's just going to lounge on the bunk beds with the girls in the back. And then also on our bed, I just figured while I was feeding her or naps, she can just use the DockATot and be safe in there while I am being a mom to 2 other older girls.